Are you ready for your first run of the day?
Yes, man. I've waited and waited.
All right, it's time to get to work. Welcome back, everybody. Where's my rag? Well, here's a rag. I hope y'all are having a fantastic day, okay? I'm still struggling with this whole motivation thing, but we're gonna get there. Can y'all see? Yes, you can. Okay, cool. Let's update this whiteboard. Alright, I come straight here this morning. I didn't even get breakfast. I'm already a little hungry, but we got 225 days until No Name Nationals. Really, that sounds like a lot, but you really start thinking about it. When we started doing this countdown, it was in the 260s. I mean, it's going pretty dang quick. And 58 days until Burnout Rivals in April down at the Freedom Factory, Bradenton, Florida. I hadn't heard back yet. It's okay. I got 58 days. I still need a steel set of wheels. I still need a fire suit, a better helmet, battery cutoff. I mean, the cars, I can take the care away and I can smoke them out. I'm not ready for Burnout Rivals yet. So we'll take that as a get ready. Because if it doesn't work out, the cars are ready for the next event. Today's agenda, I'm going to make it simple. I'm going to make it is a 3-part one thing. It's like whenever your teacher in high school told you, for math homework tonight, you're only going to have to do questions 1 through 3 or 1 through 5. And you got super excited until you realized that there was a 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, E, F, and G. And then you realize you're doing about 100 problems for 5 questions. And then it kind of set in. This sucks. But we're going to, not in this order, we're going to move the metal desk in the small office. We're going to clean the small office. And we're going to paint the small office. It's going to need to be clean, the small office, get all the trash and stuff up, move everything that we need to move out of the way. And then we can move the metal desk. Well, actually, we got to clean it. Then we got to paint it. And then we got to move the desk. So I wrote it A, B, C. Yeah, I wrote it C-A-B. Cab. And if I can get that done today before I go to work, first of all, that's going to make Dad's life infinitely easier if we want to put the new desk in there. But if I can get that, that will be done in that small office. And that is not something you hear very often here at Never Done Projects. A project being done. But hey, I think we got the 5 subscribers on today's video from yesterday for Lone Wrench Garage. I cannot tell you thank y'all enough. Max subscribed. Ryan from VR6 Prodigy subscribed. I think Rusted Metal Garage subscribed. Mac on his personal account, I'm sure he probably subscribed. And then apparently Dad didn't realize that he hadn't subscribed, so he went and subscribed on his personal account. So that's 5 people. Man, that's awesome. And of course, I look forward to seeing your videos and seeing everybody's videos. I'm only one man with 1,440 minutes in a day, but I got about an hour and 45 minutes until Matt goes live painting the car again. I think he's gonna do the clear coat today. He's live on Instagram right now, but let's work on being positive, everybody. Like that terminal on the battery. Positivity, and be part of the solution, not part of the problem. So let's stop complaining and stop wasting your time, and let's do a little bit of work. But I might go get breakfast first. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know. But here we go. Thank you. Alright, so this door was shut for the briefing, but generally speaking, I shut this door because this small office, I still need to insulate up here. But she gets a little cold in this block building. Got my electric fire going. That's part of the new desk. As you can see, this has already been painted to about right here and right there. Yeah, so like I said, we got to do some cleaning. That's half the battle in this place, is just cleaning up the mess. But this is not the mess that was left. Come on, tripod work. Ah, there we go. Oh, this was not the mess that was left. We've already cleaned the mess that was left for us. This is our mess now. So that cabinet's gonna have to move for a minute. I need to sweep again. Need to mix some paint. Clean the walls off. I'm not gonna worry about masking anything off. But I mean, like we got, let's see, can you turn all the way? Yeah, that's good enough. It is the month of February, and these are our first time slips. Me and Dad running it on the 8th mile. He ran a 9.0 and I ran a 9.8. I have yet to beat him, so maybe one day we will. But 100% factory cars except for long tubes. But like there's dust on the pipe here for power. We need to work on that. These wires, I'm pretty sure, are like old phone cables. I don't need them. That hurt. I don't need them anymore, but I'm not going to cut them just in case. So it's not just as simple as just throw some paint up there and hope for the best. We still got to clean up. There's trash on the floor. Again, it's my fault. It's our mess. So let's see what we can get figured out here. Y'all don't have a lot of storage space on the SD card anymore. Which means I need to clear some space. But excuse me. I got the open sign on and the door unlocked. What the heck's in here? Trash, trash. Hey, look. A Milwaukee battery. That ain't trash. Whatever the heck's in here is heavy. Now that's screws. That's the problem. This thing's full of dang nails and stuff. Wow. And again, this doesn't have to be perfect, okay? I just need this to be better than it was, and it will be. This will be for our next little, basically, been paid, to be paid, waiting for basically another planner, but for what we're doing around here. Hey, there's that section of the vacuum Dad was looking for. Let's put it where we won't remember it. Yep. If you can't tell, when my daughter comes here, she gets just a touch dirty. And then she'll get it in her head, her hands are dirty. And nah, she got to wash her hands 10 or 12 times. Which is okay, I'd rather her want to be clean. But she's okay with getting dirty for about 30 minutes. obviously Dad's at work right now, but his work today involved taking a big truck down to a place in Thomasville to get an AC compressor fixed or something. They let him walk around and said that some of the stuff in the tow yard is for sale. Y'all send help. We should not be allowing him to do that. That is like a war crime. You cannot let that man do that stuff. But they're letting him. Again, not perfect, but I can at least get the dust off of the power cord and maybe lay some paint. We'll see. Alright, welcome back everybody. I guess we went from basically here over. Obviously not got on the bottom yet. Dripped a lot of paint everywhere. I ain't worried about that. I'll fix that later. I think the camera's probably gonna make it look better than it is, but this paint, I mean, it's kind of old. Oh, and it says protect from freezing. Yeah, that exterior, this is exterior. Yeah, I mean, it's older. It's not bad paint. If you saw in a little bit of a clip that I'm gonna put in, I didn't use the roller like I probably should be. I just used the brush the whole time. But it ain't all the way dry. Like here's definitely wet. But I mean, maybe I can get to that tomorrow. Little plan going on here. I'm gonna try to. I have little like invoices that I give for customers. I'm gonna work on making something a little more professional looking. Need to hang my calendar back up, and need to put my time slips back up. I mean, it's a little after 12:30 now. Gotta check. I think Mac's supposed to be going live. Heck, we'll check here together. Let's see, Mac, are you live, buddy? Oh. It's scheduled for 1 p.m. Okay, so it's upcoming. And hey, make sure if y'all ever go into lives, if this will focus or premieres, you see where this is top chat. click it and click live chat, because then you'll get to see everybody's messages. And then something gets free, click the like button. So he'll be spraying clear on the dart today. Be 1 o'clock is his premiere time, so I got 25 minutes. I plan to watch as much as I can. Supposed to have somebody come by here at 2:15 to talk about shop rags. Not too happy with the comment he made whenever he called me, but we'll discuss that with him. It says I got 2 hours and 48 minutes of recording left on this SD card, so I might take it out and see if we can free up some storage space. But until next time, everybody, remember, whales don't have legs. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. And before you ask, yes, I'm in a lot better mood today. First thing this morning, it was kind of chilly. I wore my coat right up till lunchtime, and I kept thinking to myself, there's no way we're going to get up close to 70 degrees today, because it was like overcast and cold. I mean, I was just chilly. And it's like in less than an hour, sun popped up. It was just nice outside. We had a short day at work, so we had our little. We made it 10 years injury free. So they had a little thing, brought food in, and let everybody eat, and had cake, and he got us a real nice Carhartt jacket for 10 years injury free. So I guess the day of the problems I had let the people mess up my 1,440 minutes. Well, one of them wasn't there today, but the other one, the other one. It was a good day. There was no hostility, nothing like that. And actually, it's one of the few times that the whole team was laughing, cutting up, and smiling. It's been a long time since I've seen that. So with that happening and the pretty weather, I am in a lot better mood today. I'm kind of hoping I get a little bit more done. And again, I'm probably two and a half hours, something like that, earlier. Heck, it might be about 3 hours earlier than I normally would be here. So that's nice, get to come in and see the daylight and everything, and it's just real nice. I do feel a lot better. So for my daily agenda, we're going to take y'all and we're going to walk out there and do a walk around and check the logging process. And I think I'm going to walk y'all around and go on down into the woods a little bit, because as much as he's done, I'm impressed with a one-man band like that, as much as he's done this week. And I thought, man, we're going to run out of trees, and it's going to, we're not going to have a lot of money, because I don't know. But then when I got out there looking, he's still got a whole forest he's got to get. So we may be all right on this little deal. It may help us out a little bit of money and help the building out and everything. So, but we're going to walk and check it out, and I'm going to show y'all some of the progress and what I've got planned on getting some things done. And I asked Randy about the jumper cables. He had moved them, so, and he gave me a couple options where they could be. So I know they're here now, and he told me where he thought they were. So I'm going to look, see if I can find them in just a minute. I'd like to get XP over on the lift and see if I can kind of look at it. Like I told y'all, I would like to do more cleaning when I'm here by myself and trying to get that than when Randy and I both are here, because when Randy and I both are here, we can be working on the cars. Things go a lot easier and a whole lot better when we're together, and we're able to work on stuff. 4 hands is better than 2. And Randy did start the process up here on a little bit of the painting, because he found that little paint shaker yesterday, and I had forgotten we had it. And here I am buying stuff, putting the end of the drill, making a mess, and he got some paint shook up. So I may do a little painting in the office, kind of after dark. When I can't be out here doing something, I may do a little bit of that. the update on the going to get the parts in the morning, I'm probably going to have to do something. Well, I'm going to have to do something I normally do not do. I'm not proud of what's fixing to happen, but it is what it is. I had reached out to the guy and asked him about the parts for the Vivo, and I told him I was going to come, first thing in the morning. And again, he still hasn't given me the address or nothing. And when I told him that Monday, he said, wait till Friday, and let him know when I could come. And so, and like I said, he did answer me. I'm not complaining about that. And I'm not, even though as vague as he is, I do understand how people is. And if it's like us, if he's got the truck here, somebody come by and get a part if you knew where it was. So I kind of understand all that. But today, when I had to take our truck for work to get some work done on it, the facility I was at happened to have a Volvo truck. It is a little bit newer than ours, but it had been wrecked. And I asked about the parts, and I can get the parts for the same price here, 20 minutes from the shop. That I can, it's about 30 minutes from the shop, but still, I can get it 30 minutes from the shop and not have to go an hour and a half. So I'm gonna have to send the guy a text and tell him I'm gonna have to hold off, and then tomorrow I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go get the parts off of that truck. And also there was if you remember, when I bought the truck, it had blown 2 tires and it had messed up a panel. The panel on that one's good. So I'm going to see if I can get the panel too. Now, that truck's kind of a cream white where this one's red, so I'll have to color match as close as possible for us, the red, but I don't have to fill in parts and everything, so I ought to be able to make that one side look better. I'm not going to put a lot of money into it because I do want to build a bed for Vivo, and it may take those side pieces off, and I can kind of make it look better with the bed I want to build go up underneath the cab of the truck. But so I'm hoping if everything goes right, I'm going to in the morning I'm going to go get those parts, and then I'll have them here, and Randy and I can jump on the truck. I don't know if we get it this weekend, but it would be nice to get those parts on the truck and get that air leak fixed. So I'm going to, hopefully that'll be for tomorrow, but it looks like it's amazing that everything seems to fall in place when you're not in a crappy mood. I hope Randy goes and has a good day at work, and then he kind of pumped up a little bit for the weekend, because I'm telling you, I feel 100% better today than I did yesterday. And so hopefully we can get on an up note and get some of this stuff done. I would love to have at least a month of solid, cleaning and working and getting this shop the way we want it. I told you yesterday I had it drawn out the way I want the office here, and I was going to show it to you, and then I didn't. So I apologize. I will try to show y'all if I don't get sidetracked and forget it again. But I do have the way I want it in here drawn out, but I need to get everything out of here, and then we need to paint it and clean it, and then start with everything out. Because like I said, I am going to build the counter, and I've got a vision in my way. I know how I want it. Now I got to figure out how wide I want it, and I do want bar stools to go up here so somebody can sit at the counter if they want to. But anyway, let's get on with the day. I'm going to take y'all out there and look. 225 days to No Name National, 58 days to Burnout Rivals, Cletus and Cars. I still haven't heard anything from them, but I did go back and look, and at the bottom it says, thank you for your patience. So, maybe it does take a little bit of a process. I just hope that them getting back to me that his events have been getting sold out. And I do want to go to the other one, you know, but I don't, if I can't go to the Burnout Rivals, I don't know that I'm going to at all, you know, but if I go, I definitely want to go 2 days, but I really want to be on the other side of the caution tape. I don't like the idea of being on this side of it, on the opposite side. But anyway, 225 days, 99 National, 58 days, and the Burnout Rivals. Like, subscribe, and comment. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you. All right, I'm out here outside. I'm gonna do a little walk around. I'm gonna turn the camera around so you can kind of see, kind of overlook the mess, because, well, like I said, we got a mess to clean up here, but I'm gonna turn it around. As you can see, the power people come and cleaned up all the way up through there. They did that, but my intentions is to go up and to the pink flags and start moving over. I'm sure he's going to take a few of these, but some of this small stuff I can get. There's another big one over there I'm sure he'll get when he takes those type. But there's his one stack of his pines, and here's another one, and he's got them laid out, I guess, to about a load is what I'm figuring, or maybe by size. I don't know. When he gets a certain amount in there, he'll haul that load off, is what I'm figuring. It maybe in different sizes, lengths or whatever, I don't know. And see, some of this mess we got to clean up, get something in here. That'd be good scrap metal. But anyway, you see, he's really got us a path going here. And I told Randy I wanted him to find the some of the pictures of when we first bought the place, because I cleaned down through there, and you can see he's been up there with 1 or 2 that he's cut. But I cleaned up behind the shop, and if y'all remember, I did a video on that and showed y'all. But anyway, all this, there was one path down through here, and if you remember, we were cutting trees over here and cutting that big tree and doing all this down that wood cutting. But as y'all can see, I'm just gonna kind of stand here, and all this you couldn't see. There was not a path through here. He's cut and made a path and really wore it down. And I'm gonna walk down through here a little bit. Randy's hood here, he keeps mentioning it when me and him was talking about it today, and I asked him, if you're so worried about that hood, why don't you get it up so he don't mess it up? Oh, I just like watching it. Well, now it's under a tree. So anyway, like I said, that right there will be a heck of a load of wood right there just for us burning. I can take some of that to the house there. That'll be a good little load there. Maybe split it maybe one time. And now some of this pines, I can cut that for here, because it's nothing but a wood barrel with a straight up pipe. So we ain't got to worry about that too much of getting clogged up. But you see, all through here, you can even see the the box house over there. It looks rough, it really does, but it's pretty sturdy. I climbed up in it the other day just to test it out. It's a lot sturdier than it looks, I can promise you that. But it's starting to thin out. What he don't take, I'll be able to get once we get the skid steer, or I don't know what size of equipment I'm gonna have to rent to. Most of these stumps on this end, I'm gonna be able to leave, because we're gonna come. Let me walk back up here so I can kind of explain that to you. I apologize. What I'm wanting to do, my idea, is up there where the logs were, and that mess of, I told y'all was, we had to take the scrapyard, come off and come down. Once he cuts these trees here, we're gonna move that old box truck bed there. We'll take it to the scrapyard, and this will come out and be as level as I can. We will bring dirt in and we'll start leveling it out. And about right in here where the box stand is will be, I'm hoping, will be the burnout pad. It's probably kind of hard to see it in the video, but you see the building and all this, and I don't know about these rocks. That the rocks May have to stay, of course, because of how big they may be. I don't know, we'll see. But if it is, I'm gonna box around them so that it will be kind of a, obstacle you got to work around, and maybe slide around it or something. But down here is where the major pad will be. And like I said, if I have to, that down here will be the pad, and then up there will be, I can come across with some block and level that and make it like a standing area so people can look down on the burnouts. I just got to see, once I get all these trees out of the way, I've got several ideas and things I would like to do. And I've got a vision, believe me, I've got a vision of what this can be, and then what we can actually make of this place. My idea was to get a good deal on some Connex containers, and I would buy. I mean, it kind of depends on the money, of course, but if I could buy a abundance of them at one time, I would do them and line the property line as close to the property lines that I was allowed from the law. I'd set it on the property line and then go up to it, and then have it so that I'm blocking off from the other people, so you can't just walk in on the back. I do plan on making a gate over there for the old man that Randy keeps talking about. I think y'all have seen him come in, but I want him to have access over here to come see us. I know he drives. He can't see good. He can't hear good. He really does not need to be on the road. But he's gotten to the age where when I was coming to work, he was actually sitting up there on the side of the road, in a driveway, and somebody was running a backhoe. He was watching him run that backhoe. So he's by himself, and he wants to be around people, it seems, and he really enjoys coming here. I think it reminds him of old days when Bobby was here and everybody come up here and they all cut a shine, So I'd like to have him keep coming back, and I want him to feel comfortable here. And it also helps out, if we're not here, kind of look out after the place. And he's got a house over beside of him that's empty. I would like to see if we can buy that for my middle son, and then that way we can kind of help him out and have get more of a family environment here like I'm wanting. But anyway, let me get back to it. I'm gonna turn the camera back around. As you see, this is a pretty good pile here. Some of this I can get in here and pull out and cut for some firewood here at work. Here at the shop. But a lot of this is gonna make one hell of a hot fire when he gets all these other trees out of the way, and I'll just light it up and let it burn. But as you see, we got a little bit here. I don't really like that. I know why he did it, because it's cut there. But I'm gonna have to cut that one down a little bit lower, or if I find a excavator or something, if I get a right price or something, I can come in and dig some of these up I don't need. But as you see, it drops off, so it's going to have something in some of these holes to come out and fill in. But and it drops on down, and like I said, you can look, I'll show you when I get on around the corner here. But he's made him a good little path here. And like I said, I do understand he's getting certain types and certain sizes and packing them up. I'm gonna step over here into the woods a little bit, kind of off the beaten path that he's got. Show y'all what I'm talking about. But, okay. Now, we have dropped down now a good, if you'll look out, let me jump, whoa! Now, if you look up through there, that's a good 10, 12, 15 foot right there of a drop off. So what I'm hoping is some of these stumps and stuff I can put right here in this hole and kind of push some dirt over it. And then, like I said, what I would like to do is have a row of containers coming up and push the dirt up against them, so that then I've got the containers and I can look down into the hole. Because if I had to fill all this up with dirt, I'd have $1 million in dirt. So And if I do containers, I can kind of push up to the, especially if I get my spray on bedliner business, I mean my machine up and going, I can spray it and then I ain't got to worry about it rotting or rusting. But then I can come up to it and then have an upper deck so you can look down on it. That's kind of what, as far as a safety feature, I'd kind of like to do that so people look down into the pit. And if a car goes out of control or whatever, it don't necessarily run into people. It will, you know, hit that. And or I would like to make the container like shops, merchandise shops, food shops, stuff like that. While people's here, while people is here watching the event, they can have you know, a go eat, a hot dog, hamburger, whatever. Maybe that. It's just an idea. Turn your back around here. We're gonna get back up on the beaten path. And like I said, it's ideas, but a year ago when we started this, it was a big idea. We never thought we'd be this far. And look at us here. We are looking at we are looking at 6.5 acres, 8,000, right at 8,000 square foot building. We just bought a semi truck, and I got a 53-foot trailer. I would never believe we'd have been at this position in a year later. And meeting a lot of you guys, I can't wait to get that truck going to where I've got it to where I want it, and I can load the truck up, and we can come up there and unload the cars, and I can just stay in the truck and spend a weekend, or like you know, we're talking about doing the Dragon's Tail. I think that's what it's called. I've heard of a lot of people going up there running it. Metal Arts wanting to get something together and do it later at the end of the year, or closer to the end of the year. And yes, I'm up for it. We can load up and go up there. Now on the trip like that, we'll probably take the Vivo, the trailer, the cars, and then Randy will probably pull my camper, and we'll take the camper and go to the campground. That's what I plan on doing. The only thing will change that is if I find a drop floor trailer that I can make haul the 3 cars and have in living quarters. Now, if I find a drop floor trailer, then I will sell my camper and I'll sell this 53-foot trailer, and I will make that trailer, the truck and trailer, will stay together at all times. That's what I'm really wanting to go. But anyway, as you see, he's been down in here and he's cut a few over here. Now, he's cut 1 or 2 down here, but if you'll look out through there, all through there is still, he's got days and days of cutting right here. I thought he might be done and as quick as he was going, but no, he's not going to be done as quick as I thought, because like I said, there's a lot more here than I was anticipating, because I've not even made it to the back side yet over here. I'll walk over this way. There is a mess over here behind me that's got to be cleaned up, but like I said, get the trees out of the way is the first thing. And I'm not going to walk over there. When we walk up, I'll show you the pond tires, and just beyond the pond over there is the line, and it goes up. And then I'll walk over here and show you the line, because there's actually a road bed over there that the line's on the road bed, and there's still some pretty good sized trees in here. I don't know what pines bring. I heard lumber was up a little bit, so I mean, I hope we picked a good time to do this. But like I said, if you'll look right here behind me, you'll see that big 15-foot drop, and I'm still probably another, I don't know, 200 foot to the line over there. So and all this can be leveled off pretty easy once these trees and everything's out of the way. And I can either, without doing if I had something to dig the stumps up, that's fine, but then I gotta haul them off. So what I'll probably end up doing is cut them as close to the ground as I can. The ones that's raised up, maybe get them, and the rest of them, I'll cut them as close to the ground as I can, and then I'll bring some dirt in. I do have a guy that has given me some dirt. I just got to get it hauled here. We've already started, but it started getting rain and snow and everything. We've not been able to haul but 5 loads in here. But anyway, turn your back around. We'll walk on up through here and show y'all this little bit here. I've talked the whole time, so it's gonna be hard to cut any of this out if what I'm wanting you guys to see and my plans. But I think these 2 trees will pay dang good money. They pretty good size. There's another one straight in front of me there. That will be a real good money tree. That tree by itself may be a load for his truck. But anyway, here's one of the pink ribbons I was going to show you. Okay. Whew, I'm out of breath. Now, see the pink ribbon here. And now you see right down through, you can watch the pink ribbons, and it goes at an angle. And that's the road bed. So when he finishes the road bed, everything from what you're looking to the left will be all cleared. All that'll be cleared, and it'll be all the way up to the building. So we're actually gonna have one heck of a wide open spot. And there's no telling what concrete and asphalt will cost to do this, but maybe we'll do some dirt tracking until we get the money up. I would say when we get to that point, we'll probably have to make a loan to make the next step, but we'll see. I told y'all we got a lot of plans, and hopefully we're on the right track. But anyway, I'm gonna walk up this hill. I know y'all don't want to. I'll show y'all the hill. I'm down. There's the Vivo. I'm gonna walk up that hill. I'm sure y'all already see I'm out of breath just walking around here, so you probably don't want to hear me climb this hill. But anyway, I'll be right back with you. Look, everybody, look what I found. Jumper cables. They're kind of a cheap set, but they ought to do what I needed them to do. So I'm gonna jump in old Fireball here, back it off the lift, and pull up there and see if I can jump the old XB off. So y'all come along for the ride. Now, like I said, I know we fixed Randy fixed the vacuum leaks and everything, but this, now I say this car's probably gonna prove me wrong, but we hit the gas on the key on this thing, and it starts about every time. Look at that. Can't beat that. Hey y'all, I forgot to take the wheel chalk out. Won't come off if you do that, that's the whole reason. Dumbass. sit y'all down for just a minute. I'll be right back. All right, I got the OXB all hooked up. Let's see how she does. Oh yeah, fired right up. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to unhook the jumper cables. I'm going to let it sit here for just a second and run. I'll move the fireball back over there around where it goes, and then we're going to put the OXB up on the lift. So I'll be right back. Okay, finally got it up here on the thing, on the lift. I'm gonna raise it up here. I'm gonna let it run for just a little bit, let it charge that battery for itself a little bit. Probably gonna get the charger and let the charger run a little bit as I'm doing some things, but I'll be right back with you when I raise it up. We'll look underneath it. I mean, y'all think about it. Should I do a custom exhaust on it? We'll look when I get under it. Be right back. I don't know what it is about this lift. When it starts off, it goes real slow. You turn it off, right back on, and a lot of times it takes off a lot faster. Okay, I got it up in there. I'm look under here for just a minute. I was gonna do something else. Hold on a minute. Okay, let's do this. Set you back here a little bit. See if you can kind of see that. Let me play one of Randy's tricks here. Put you down in the back a little bit. Aim you up a little bit. See if that's a little bit better. Yeah. That really looks like it needs to be gone. This is no more than it's run. See, that is real hot, and this is not. So that makes me think that that thing right there is clogged up. So I may have to do something about that. We'll look at it and see if we can find a another one. I'm sure we ain't got one like that here, but we will look. Dang, there's that one. And a muffler. Man, we gonna have to, yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of fun with this little thing. What do y'all think? Let me back y'all up just a little bit. What do y'all think if I come out here and just kind of turn it and went right out the side there? Right out right there. Build me a little box about that big and have it going right. What do y'all think? You think that'd be, that way it'd be away from the driver. I think that'll look good. Just don't even worry about going over the back. Just bring it out, bring it right there. I don't know. We'll look. I may bring it on back to the back. It definitely needs a more breathing room. But anyway, You know, I tell you what, we've been putting off. We got this lift. I don't think Randy's been able to get his up and look, but right here's the pipe that you put gas in it. There's the tank. So probably a little easier job working on Randy's than we were thinking. But anyway, I'm going to check a few things out here. I'll be right back with you. Okay, I'm looking at this thing, kind of trying to come up with some different ideas, and you know me, sitting there looking at it and thinking about it, thinking about making it a race car. I'm thinking that catalytic converter stopped up. So what I'm gonna do, I don't have one here. So what I'm gonna do is, it looks like right here, let me turn you just a little bit so you can see. Looks like right here, it bolts and it looks like it comes together. So I think I'm gonna unbolt it here and leave the muffler itself attached for right now. And then I'm gonna take, sorry for the outside, it's just a beautiful day and I got the door open. Take it loose back here, take this cross member off and unhook the two O2 sensors. And then I think I'm gonna take it loose straight from the manifold up there and then drop this piece down. And then that way I can kind of look at it and see how it goes, and maybe find a piece to put the manifold back up, and until, I mean, I can't get it inspected right now anyway until we have to order a catalytic converter or something, or like I said, I don't think we got one here that's small like this. But and I may, Randy's don't have to have one because his is 1 year older than this one, and his is exempt from having to be plugged in. So this one won't be next year, you know, I won't have to worry about it. But I may leave this intact for right now and maybe just run something else. Maybe just play around, see if I can run a pipe out and over there and build me a little side exit. And I don't know, I know it'd be, it's sound like a termite farting if I do that, but I may play with it here just a little bit and at least get this out. This is a little bit farther than I wanted to go, but like I said, I don't want to be in that office closed up while it's pretty like this. So I got the door open and I believe I'm just going to work right here a little bit. I'm going to get some tools together. I'll be right back with you. While I'm getting everything together here, I'm going to climb up here and see if it'll crank. And I do have the little trickle charger hooked to it just to see. I'm going to see if it'll fire up, see if you can hear the difference between the way it is right now and what it'll be once I get done. Give me just a second, hopefully it'll crank up. Okay, that was a dud. It hadn't charged enough to crank. It was clicking real hard, but it does have good power to it. So give me a few minutes and I'll let it charge a little bit. I think I'm gonna drink me a Pepsi and eat me a cracker and enjoy some of this sun before it goes down, but I'll be right back with you. All right, I'm gonna climb up here and try it again. It's not been that long, but I noticed that the charger's kicked in, and maybe the charger will keep from clicking off long enough for me to get it fired up. Just let you hear what it sounds like under here before I do what I'm gonna do.
Okay, that's just a little example. Even if you heard it run, as quiet as this thing is, you probably didn't even know I even fired it up. But I'm gonna get started here and start taking everything apart and see how far I get. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back with you. Let's see if we can get this stuff knocked out. I did unplug this. Probably noticed that a minute ago. I was messing with it off camera and I didn't know how it unplugged, but I got it unplugged. Like I said, I probably need to get up in here and figure out, get this unplugged inside. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, yep, I got it. I don't know how it's gonna work. Doing it back up, but we'll figure that out in a minute. And I did walk off a minute ago and leave my flashlight on, so it probably won't last much longer. Well, I will tell y'all I won't put too much pressure on that because I do not want to break a bolt. I may have to work around that. Never mind. Well, I might not have broke it. Hold on a minute. Well, I surely thought I broke it. It snapped like I broke it. It scared me like I broke it. Nope, I didn't break it. Don't see how, but I didn't. And I actually got both of them. Didn't break neither one. All right. All right, let's go back here and see if we can break this thing loose. Turn that flashlight on off. It's been working long enough now without me using it. I'm gonna back y'all up just a little bit. I don't know why that little kid song stuck in my head, but for the life of me, right now I can't even think of what it is. I know it's a kid's song. I know that. Sometimes you gotta get a bigger tool. expecting that. That's like water. Sorry about that. It was somebody that wanted to dial the number, but then they want to talk. I say hello, they just sit there. You know, I probably could take some spray. I know this ain't what I need to do, but maybe a little bit of wetness to get it doing. Yeah, well, that worked, didn't it? Come on now. I bent the heat shield. No! Don't do that, Randy! Now. Okay. There's that. Now, I just wonder if I can find another piece like that. All right, I'm gonna go look to see if I can find a piece that matches that. I'll be right back with you. Okay, I know it's not really what I intended, but you know, redneck as I am, I gotta do it. I got the exhaust off. There's nothing but a manifold up there. You know I got it fired up without any exhaust on it, just straight manifold. Yo, let's hear what it sounds like. I like it. I don't know about y'all, but I like it. I think I'm gonna have to. It's to be a different because it's automatic, but I might have to straight pipe this thing. We'll see.
not exactly what I thought I'd see. Don't know. I might see why it was clogged up. Might better. This might be one of those catalytic converters that was worth a little bit of money. So I believe what I'm going to do is close it back up, cut it off, and just put a aftermarket on it and take that one and see if they'll give me any money out of it, because I'm about sure the stuff that's in the inside of it's what is worth so much money. I don't know, but it looks like to me it was clogged the way everything looks from this part. Knowing my luck, it's probably, you're not supposed to breathe it, and I'm probably going to die in the morning. But anyway, here we go. You know, it'd be a lot easier if I had a table to work on. Anything to work on. I can't stand always bending over. Mac, if you're watching here, this is what I was talking about. I don't know, let me get you over in the light. This is what I was talking about. See, mine don't have that guard where you flip it down. So when I run mine, I always get it too far and it just sounds like a hammer hitting. That's what I was talking about the other night when I told you that mine didn't have the guard on it like yours. I need your guard. All right, it's got kind of late, and I was working on the exhaust here, and I got a phone call, and I had to stop for a few minutes, and which is always good to get to talk to my middle boy. So it's got dark on me, and I think what I'm going to do now is I'm at a good stopping point here. I cut that end off so I could use that one part. I'm just trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to do it and run the pipe, because like I said, I may play with it and just, you know, we got some old pipe around here and everything, just to come out and run it over just for a little bit of shits and giggles. I did have somebody wanting to buy the car, but he hasn't come back and looked at it. It's a good little car. Gets real good gas mileage and everything, but I'm about sure that catalytic converter was stopped up because it went from getting 30 some miles to gallon down to about 12 or 13. So, and it started running real rough. So I'm about sure that's what it is. As you heard it when I fired it up, it's it seemed to run pretty good without any restrictions. But like I said, I'm going to open that other door, pull Fireball in here, and pull the doors down, get everything kind of cleaned up. I'll do my debriefing and get in here and start working on the video for tonight. So I'll be okay. This beautiful day's come to an end. Like I was just telling y'all, it's got dark, and I just figured I'd go ahead and close everything up, do my debriefing, and try to work on the video a little bit, see if Metal Art Customs got a premiere going on or what. I know he had one earlier. I could not get in it, and I apologize because I was right in the middle of getting the other truck worked on, so I could not get and be in it. And truly, I'm sorry. But I'm not sure Randy was in it, and he said something about Madison, his wife had got in it and everything. So we're doing all we can. If we're available, we are trying to be a part of it. And any of the guys out there are watching. If you have if you do regular lives, if you'll shoot us a message or let us know, we'll go on and turn notifications on, and we'll get it. We'll try to watch those just the same. I'm hoping that if everything goes right this weekend, we'll get the big TV, and I want Randy to set up a playlist. So it's not asking anything for us, because like I said, we're here, we're doing it anyway. I want to support every one of y'all. I would like to have us a big group, kind of like Cletus and Vice Grip Garage. You know, if you look at them, they've got their own little group that everybody kind of helps everybody out with. And, you know, I always said Cletus, you know, these people were riding on Cletus's coattail, and then I got to watching some of them, and not really. I mean, yes, in some sense, but one of the other guys is talking to Cletus is what got him on doing the merchandise and stuff, you know, selling shirts and stuff like that. So, yes, Cletus has got him a big empire, but they're feeding into him, he's feeding out to them, and that's what I'm looking for. All of us can grow. I've got time for y'all, y'all got time for us. I appreciate everything y'all are doing for us. Like I said, we are taking a big hit right now because of Black Betty. But if I remember correctly, this month, last year, I had an incident in my personal life that our channel took a hard hit. And so when that rolls around, then we should start going back on the positive side. When Black Betty's videos drop off, you know, and we go ahead and back down and we start building back up, we'll be okay. It's just going to take a little bit longer. I was hoping we'd be farther along than we were when Black Betty's videos started hitting, but we made it over 2,000 hours. So I was very happy about that. You know, I think it actually went up 2008. So I was just absolutely floored that we got that far. And yes, it is going down, but we'll be okay. But like I said, do not hesitate whatsoever if one of y'all have got lives in that y'all do on a regular basis, or if you are going to do a premiere like Metal Art does, and shoot us a message or you know, tag us or whatever so we can see it, and we'll be glad to. If we can, we'll watch it, and if not, if we can't, we'll put it on the computer or something so it's there giving you the credit for it. We'll do everything in our power to help you and anybody else out there that's watching this. If you watch this far, then I appreciate it. Give us support, we'll give you support, and it does not cost us anything to help you guys. And I want us a group. I've never met Metal Art Customs, and for the life of me, I can't think of your name. I apologize. I think it's Daryl, but I may be wrong. But anyway, I can't wait to meet him. I mean, you know, we're making plans to go do the Dragon Run. We're making plans to go up there to a show he does or is going to do. So yes, I am floored. I can't wait to get the truck ready and we start doing this on a regular basis. I feel like when we start moving, other than just the shop cleanup and the stuff we do here, when we start hitting the road and start going to these different things, I think the channel's going to take off a little bit better. So, but we're hanging in there for right now. So just bear with us, and we appreciate what you're doing, and we hope that we can help you the same way. Now, 225 days to No Name Nationals, 58 days to the Burnout Rivals included some cars. I don't think Randy did that. He did get to painting some. We didn't discuss this too much when I got here early. We went and looked at the logging and stuff before I took you guys to it. And he did doing some painting in the small office. That paint stinks. It's about like old gas or something. But anyway, we checked out the logging process. You've seen that. I got the XP on the lift. I do have the XP on the charger. The battery's charging up on it. I did not paint the little office because I got tied up on that. And of course, as I was running around looking for exhaust parts without having to use new stuff, I was looking for some of the old stuff back in there or pre-bent that we have no idea what it was going on. I was looking through all that. I keep running into where I need the vise. And he had a vise out here when he was working, but it was just like, down on the floor, and it was bolted to a wheel. But I don't like getting down on the floor. So as I was doing all that, there was another stand that he had for something. It looked like it might be for a motor or something to be on. So I grabbed it, brought it down here, and I actually started on it before I got my phone call. But I'm gonna put the vise on that so it's up a little bit higher, and see how stable it is. If I've got to do something different to make the base heavier or whatever, I will. But for the little stuff I need, like holding that, I only got that chair to hold the exhaust pipe up and everything, and now I need a little piece. I need to cut the bigger section off of it, so I need something to hold it. So I'll work on that a little bit tomorrow, or I'll run the idea across Randy, and if, well, never mind, tomorrow I'm off work. I was thinking of, he does have to work tomorrow, but we are going to go get the parts for the Vivo yet tomorrow, so I'll work on that tomorrow if I get a chance and get those parts. But anyway, like I said, that's it for the daily agenda. Remember, 1,440 1,440 minutes in every day. I did good. The last 1,440 minutes, I've not let anybody upset me. I have been in a good mood, and the sun popped out. That does a lot for me. I can have a bad day, but when that sun's out and I get warm, I just feel a lot better. So yes, I am feeling 100% better. I hope tomorrow's even better. I'm going to shoot for tomorrow to be better, that's for sure. But don't let nobody mess up your 1,440 days. Hours. They're yours. Those, God dang, I said it wrong again. 1,440 minutes. They're yours. Make the best of it. Get out there, get on your projects, do what makes you happy. And if somebody else around you is mad because you're happy, that's their problem. If they can't understand you're trying to be happy, then there might be some reevaluating you need to do. And so anyway, take care of your 1,440 minutes. Be happy. Like, subscribe, and comment. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you.